What's up, y'all? Welcome to Life In with Tasha, to where my videos are not staged. They are not aesthetically pleasing, because what you see is what you get. You already see that I have one side of my eyebrow that I've already did the outer layer on, and I said, why not create it while filling in my eyebrows? Because I'm about to get ready to head out the door as well. And I wanted to share with y'all that I'm so excited to see that this channel has been getting a little traction. So when I woke up, I seen where I had a few comments, and since I've gone viral on my other channel, I thought that those notifications were from that channel, because I only had one subscriber on this one, and it was me from my other channel. And to wake up this morning and to see a couple of people motivating me and encouraging me, I was like, where is coming from? And lo and behold, I seen one of the people that I follow on my other channel, which is Free Flowing Talks. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, because I stated in one of my other videos how DoDash did me. And that's the video that a lot of people are watching now due to this other beautiful young lady by the name of Ashley Chats. And I learned about her because of Free Flowing Talks comment she ended up finding me from off of Ashley's chat channel. And she also told me too about, not sharing my revenue. And I did say in one of my other encouraging videos on how I will be telling people my story and how I finally got monetized. But I also said in that video that I don't want to be like those two other people that got on there sharing their revenue and showing their natural born behinds, and now they are somewhat or so-called struggling and are trying to keep their revenue up or bring it back up off of struggling videos. So I know that a lot of people didn't agree with that they flashed their money, or it was just one that flashed their money. But the other one, they keep sharing their revenue update. And I really didn't want to do that now, but I have so many videos that I have to edit for this channel, to where you will end up seeing where I talk about how God is going to find my community. And I wish that I can go back and edit them before posting this, but I don't even care. Because at the end of the day, I do know what it is to be monetized. I do know what it is to have a couple of videos still going viral. But I'm also over here, and I know how it is to start from the bottom as well. And I don't never want to mislead nobody. Did I ever know that I was going to be on this channel and talking to people about what DoDash did to me? And thank you so much, because I forgot to say thank you in the beginning, to Ashley Chat for allowing my video to be put up on your platform to share with people, because I contemplated in the very beginning. Oh, when I tell you that I had a video from a couple of months ago to where I was disappointed in the shout out, and I never uploaded it. I tried to figure out what was I going to title this video. And I believe that I'm going to title it Discouragement from DoDash, or Disappointment from DoDash. And then again, it may not even be neither one of those two. I'm not sure yet. I picked up on the videos that she picked. Why would you pick those videos? Okay, I have godly motivational videos where I even have a title saying put God first and God will work it out. Now, that's not the exact words, but I did say put God first. And shame on me, because that's God speaking to me right now saying, only if you had to put me first. You shared this with the world, and yeah, you probably only got 50 some views at the most. But at the same time, you have to practice what you preach. But I didn't put him first. I put her first. And I put my monetization, my success in her hands. And she took it and didn't use the right tools. Because had I been shouting someone out, and I know that their most views that's over 1,000 are the hair videos, the hair growth, the DIYs, and I basically made videos saying how I am a retired braider, but I know that this is what the algorithm is looking for to push me forward, and how I stated that I'm still gonna do my other videos as far as encouraging people, although they don't get many views. I still told the people that I know why I'm not monetized, because I'm not pushing out the videos that people want to see, and people want to see hair growth, DIYs on how to do hairstyles and everything. And lately I have been doing that. So when DoDash received my $25 and went under my channel, she seen more hair videos than she seen of the motivation and inspirational ones. But she chose only the videos that are not getting many views. And it's something behind that. I don't care what nobody say. And this is how I know that God is showing me, is because I ran into this other guy. We'll post his name in this video because I can't think of it right now. I was gonna post this video anyways because I already felt it in my spirit. But this guy critiques and he shows little different things in her videos that she's doing, that she's saying that how she's beating people out of $25, giving a shout out that she's not putting much time and effort in. He's telling the truth because I am a witness. I sent her $25, and the way she went through my videos and she picked certain ones that she wanted to share with the world, when she should have shared the ones that is going to catch people's eye. That's still, whenever you go into my channel, it's still sitting at the top, saying like she had to dig way at the bottom. She literally just created a video the other day and was saying how we shouldn't be just focused on brand deals to where those people control the amount of money that they give us, but we should be creating something that's going to get our audience money, along with her doing some type of podcast and was talking about her making hair products is her passion, basically. I'm trying to tell y'all that I already felt it in my spirit before I saw this guy's video, because she did my shout out probably about 2 weeks ago. But like that guy said on that video, that she's cooking up something next, because he's on her back, letting people know that she's a scammer. So now she gonna come up with something else to sell. And when that man said that, I said, I know what she gonna sell. She gonna start back selling what she was selling at first. Hair care products or hair products. When God gives you a gift or gifts, he blesses other people as well. And sometimes they are the same gifts. And what I'm meaning by that is, I know that I was a hair braider. I know that it was other people that was blessed to be a hair braider as well. But we are not the same. With DoDash, her starting back selling her hair products, we wouldn't be the same anyways. I do videos on how to teach people how to make their own hair care products and hair growth products, so I can build a trust with y'all, to let y'all know that it's not just about the money. I temporarily closed my website down on purpose, but she's watched those videos, and I wouldn't be surprised if she don't start back selling her products. Hear me out. I've seen so much content on this lady doing so many different things over the 5-year period of time that she's been on here, but she's taking people's money, they hard-earned money. It's okay to sell a product. The Bible says that your gift will make room for you. But if you are jumping from this thing to that thing to this thing to that thing, all because you want to hit big, that's being unstable. She's cooking up something else, and I believe it's her going back to the hair products, because she never shared not nan one of my videos on my DIYs and my hair care products. And I really believe that she didn't share that because she wanted to gain an audience behind that. Whenever her views go down or whenever she end up not being any more relevant from doing the DoorDashing or from talking about a 9-to-5. It was like she purposely found videos to where I was being my goofy, crazy self, and she took certain clips out of it only to share with the world to where they wouldn't be as interested. I didn't get that many people from her shouting me out. And my YouTube studio background was already moving. Remember, I said at the most I got 17,000. That's not a lot, but that's a lot compared to some of my other videos. I have enough sense to know that all I have to do is keep creating hair growth videos, hair product videos, DIYs, and braid videos. The algorithm is gonna push me to the forefront. And I will get monetized quicker because I'm giving the audience some value. I'm giving them something. I know they don't want to see me all the time just talking. I need to give them some of the things that I know, although I have my own hair care line. Although I've had it for 7, almost 8 years. And I build trust with you guys by showing you how to make it. But it's getting pretty creepy to where getting on the camera and steady repeating yourself and saying, come on, let's go. And then 1 minute cussing, the next minute saying, God, telling you to do this, God telling you to do that. And then 1 minute saying that you knew it wasn't right. That's why you sent the money back. But then you saying, God said, go get that money. Go ahead and do those shout outs. That's contradiction. And that ain't right. DoorDash have a chance to turn it all around. Because if you talking about God and you talking about what God can do for other people, let's talk about what God can do for you. If you be genuine and if you be authentic and if you really put him first without having to steady motivate people, repeating yourself over and over and over just to get a dime or to get $1, it done went from this title to that title to that title. But now all of a sudden, you making more videos motivating people about God and saying what God wants you to do. You should have been doing that in the very beginning. Could it be that she's looking at other people's channel when it come down to the aspects of everything and feeling like, what I got to come up with next? What I got to say next? Let me say what other people are saying. Because I also told you guys that God is the creator. He created you to create. Go create something. Everybody is not a consumer. A lot of you guys are creators. But all I know is that it's not no coincidence why she didn't share my videos to where the world will see what they really want to see. And that's these DIYs. But I do know that it's so many people that struggles with hair. Some people don't even have hair conditions or problems or issues, but some people just want to grow their hair from a certain length to the next. This is me. This is what I do. But I am multi-niched, if that makes any sense. So I'm just trying to share it all with the world, but I'm not here trying to bamboozle nobody either. I don't stop one thing to start another. I do it all by showing you guys these products, by applying the products to my hair, just showing you one length and showing you how my hair grows to the next length, by motivating you, encouraging you, and giving you inspiration. She's hopping from one train to the next to get the people's money. But something ain't right. Something is fishy about this. But now she's telling people to create a product, to create something. She wasn't telling people this at first. She was basically telling people that how she's blown up, how she's steady getting paid. She show people how she blow all of the money that she got from YouTube. And now that people are catching on to her, she end up kind of skipping and hopping over to something else. But I know that she didn't take the time out on my shout out. Ain't nobody looking for no long shout out, but you could have at least picked a video that you know would have attract the viewers' eyes. Ain't that what we out here in these YouTube streets trying to do? We are trying to attract the algorithm, or whatever it is. That's what we're trying to do. But it's my fault, because I should have had more faith and trust in God and not man. The Bible says, put not your trust in man, but put your trust in God. But I know that it's a lot of me out here. Y'all, some of y'all feeling where I'm coming from. This is not a bash DoorDash campaign. I'm not here to hurt you, but you out here hurting other people. And God is not pleased with that. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself, but the things that people do for money. God wants us to live an abundant life. God wants us to have, but it ain't God if we are doing snaky, evil, conniving things to get it. Create that product. Make a profit off of it, but also be a blessing too. But at the same time, you don't treat money like it's toilet paper and then flush it down the toilet. As soon as you make it, you acting a fool. You blowing it on this and blowing it on that. Have you ever considered putting away some for a rainy day? Have you ever considered that God blesses you with income or finances to be a blessing to someone else that don't have? That's what it's all about. And that's what it's supposed to be about. For the DoorDash fans that feel the need to try to come for me in the comment section, you will get blocked, because I should have the right to say what happened to me. If you don't have enough sense to know that I created this video because I know what's about to happen, I'm tired of laying down. The last person that I allowed to do me like that, I said I wasn't going to let it happen again. But if you're going to be selling these hair products, your hair need to be looking like you are using the products too. But if it's any of you that has gotten a shout out that felt like it could have been a little bit better, no, it didn't have to be a paragraph. No, I'm saying that it could have been a better choice of a video that was presented before the world. If you have 200 some videos and they chose the one video that didn't bring much value, something ain't right about it. And like I stated in that video, and I'm stating now, I'm not here to bash her, but what I'm not going to do is not tell my truth. I waited a couple of months to tell my truth. And at the same time, what DoorDash need to stop doing is playing the victim and then turn around and eat people alive on another video. And then on another video, she do struggling content. And then on another video, she's letting them demons rise up. But you can tell at the tone of the voice, you can tell with the angry, the gestures and the movement and the looks and everything. You can tell when it's rising. You can tell. But at the same time, it wasn't even about that. It was about me telling and sharing my story and how I was disappointed because I knew that she threw me up. Did she throw others up? Yeah, I can see it on the videos. Like when I finally made it to my video, which wasn't even the last, it was at the end. It was at the very end, but I think another person was after me, or probably two more people. That's how she crammed these videos together. That's how less she cared. That's how bad she wanted and still want the $25. But I'm here to say this as well. It's so many people out there that are struggling, that are following her, that gets underneath her comment section of her videos and root her on and just don't know that they are steady pumping that demon up. Talking about what's inside. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood. We wrestle not against that, but we wrestle what's within that shell. What's talking through the person. What's allowing the person to act the way they act. I'm so glad now that it was done, because she's coming back to do some more $25 shout outs. Just like a lot of things that I didn't add in that video, because y'all could tell that I'm long-winded, so I can go. Just look how I stopped filling in my eyebrows just to talk to y'all. I can't do two things at the same time. I didn't share in that video on how I also had an eerie feeling behind the fact that she subscribed to my channel. And don't y'all know I know why she subscribed to my channel? I immediately knew why. Because the hair content that she skipped past is why she subscribed to my channel, so she can keep up with what I'm doing as far as hair-wise. And I'm not talking about braiding hair. I'm talking about my hair care line that I created in 2018. Got my LLC in 2019. Been selling my products online and in town. And I temporarily took a break from it, because I was trying to go hard on my other YouTube channel. And I told my husband that, number one, I was gonna be monetized before my 48th birthday, which was August the 4th. I got monetized July the 31st, but I also wrote the vision. I wrote it down before telling my husband, and I didn't tell anybody else because I got so many videos about the monitoring spirit and destiny swap. But y'all, I picked up on her DoorDash, because you gotta remember that I had a monitoring spirit in my life several years ago. I picked up exactly what she was doing. She purposely didn't share my hair care content. And during that time, she did not bring back out the Curl Smiley. I knew she subscribed to monitor my hair care videos. But see, what she don't understand is that she play around with God. I don't play around with God. She talk about how God leads her, and then she turn around and say the angels told her. She do the 11:11 videos, and you could tell where she cut pieces and bits of the video in order for it to be exactly 11:11. I'm not with all that. Then she also turns around and says other people's gods. She mentioned in her videos or past videos where she was a god. She talks like that. Then she turned around and lashed back in videos saying how I tried y'all, God. I went and got the candles of Mary, burning them in the background. But all I'm saying is that she used God and manipulation in a lot of her videos. A lot of her subscribers are very vulnerable, and a lot of them believe and trust in God, so they say, but what they're doing is they're putting their faith in another human being that don't even know which way is up themselves. You have to be careful going so hard for people. I had that ex-friend, that frenemy, that monitoring spirit, that destiny swapper that took the very thing that they asked me information about. That person drained the life out of me. But God will allow people to come in your life for a reason and for a season. Some of y'all holding on to people that you should have been let go a long time ago. I know for a fact, because I did the same thing. But I'm also here to say that spirits are familiar. And that's how I was able to pick up on DoorDash. Because when she subscribed to my channel, she didn't understand that she left a trace. She wanted to keep an eye on me and my products. Didn't have no clue that, number one, I have a relationship with God. So I know what God told me. I was already a hair and skincare person. Been formulating, been creating products. I don't know how long she been doing her products, but it was years ago. But at the same time, she didn't know me. So why are you subscribed to me? I know you have not subscribed to all of your people that you gave a shout out to. A lot of people don't have that same story and still able to pick up on her ways as well. But I'm talking about her interaction with me. Her faulty shout out that she could have just went ahead and just kept. And if I knew any better back then, I would have just said, no, mind, don't even do it. You can have the $25. Because I wasn't hurting for it. Still ain't hurting today for it. God has always supplied. God be supplying over here. I'm just here to tell you. God's still supplying. But I knew she was coming back to do the products. I knew that she was coming back. And for a person that has been making their own hair and skincare products since 2018 and has never scammed any one of her customers, that has even gave away a lot of free items when people will place their order, I still can't understand how is she able to come back like she never left. But it's a video on Instagram that is swarming all over YouTube, showing how she cried and said that she's not a scammer, but it just became too much for her and she could not fulfill those orders. You telling me she came back and started up Curl Smiler, but she never mentions on how she either gave those people their money back or she went back into her email list? Because when you have an online website, you can go back in your email list. She never even made a video saying how she went back and made 500 orders from the previous people that she took their money. I knew that light was gonna turn off. But from the previous people that she took their money, you mean to tell me she's not making a video about how she sent them their products? Because not only do you have their email, you have their past order in your history. Say she had 400 customers that she took their money. We don't know how much money it was though. But when you watch her Curl Smiler videos, she knows nothing about what she's putting in those products. When you go over to my channel, if you choose to go over there, you will not see me with any gloves on. That's because I'm creating my own DIYs for my hair, not to sell. That's crazy to be out here making people's products with your bare hands, with chipped nail polish. But the girl is out here playing with people's hair for the love of money. Y'all, it's no telling where I was at before this video died. But what I did get to do is finish filling in my eyebrows. So I needed to take that little temporary break. And I just wet my wig and it's still a little crunchy up here. All that don't matter because this is Life with Tasha, to where what you see is what you get. And for the people that just may say, your phone went dead and the video ended because God don't want you talking about DoorDash. No, God don't want DoorDash scamming people and saying that God told her to get on here and scam people. And underneath this wig is long flowing hair because my products are hair growth products. And I know God told me to show people on my other channel. I did exactly what God told me to do. I don't play with them. But at the same time, DoorDash, are you sure that this is God telling you to come back on here and take orders again without repaying the other 500 people that you took their money? So you telling me that God didn't tell you to create another video apologizing, and excuse my voice, but because I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna keep going regardless. But you telling me that God didn't tell you to come back on here and apologize first and then either give those people their money back, in which you swear and you brag about how you made $30,000 on YouTube, and God didn't tug at your heart and tell you to give these people their money back or take some of that $30,000 and recreate the Curl Smiler just to first start out giving these people their orders. I don't care how many years ago it's been. I can say that because I'm in business. Yes, Heavenly Hair and skincare products. I can say that. To be an upright person, number one, I wouldn't have dared sold my products at a discounted price to where I could not afford to make these people products and give them what they paid for. You was a scammer then, and how your subscribers should know that you are still a scammer is because you didn't go back and make it right. A scammer, a person that's set in their ways, the way you know that they haven't changed is if they don't address it. If they don't right their wrongs. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have ever. I couldn't have ever. We made differently, but you subscribe to my channel for ideas. Because your scamming ways told yourself, let me subscribe to her channel and not talk about her hair products on my shout out so I can start back scamming people with my products, the Curl Smiler, which is actually now not doing as well as you say it was doing at first, because you are now begging to get your breaks fixed and you not asking them for Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. What you're doing is you are throwing in your hair products. You mentioning that in those videos. I'm gonna pick up on it, but you are mentioning that in your videos just so your audience who believe in you more than they believe in God could buy some more of your products, just so you can get back on here and do and act a fool. People just want you to show accountability. Ain't nobody hating on you. Everybody call people a hater when they get caught up. So what about when this thing that you're doing actually stop completely? Because it's slowing down. But what about when it stop completely? Are you gonna still be walking around telling people how the people did you wrong? You gonna continue to play victim? You gonna keep talking about how you was bullied as a kid, how your mom didn't do you right? But that is no excuse for you to do your people wrong. You know the people that are influenced by you. You know the people that follow you. The people that chose to become your community. Remember, I used to be one of the ones. I wasn't with all your videos. I subscribed to you due to the fact that you was a plain person that wasn't ashamed to get on camera. But shame on you for getting on camera and showing your true ways. But everybody's gonna be labeled a hater. On everybody's channel that talks about this lady, they also do other things on their channel. And not 100% of their content is about this lady. But at the same time, the truth needs to be told. How do it look for people like me and others that wasn't scammed but had enough sense to pick up on her scamming ways to just not say anything about what she's doing? We're here to try to help the other victims. And like I stated in that last channel, that mine is different because I actually paid the $25, but only different because of that. But we are all the same when it comes down to trying to get this lady to be accountable for the things that she's done in the past, number one, with them 500 people and their orders, that she is doing in the present right now, and that's manipulating and playing with God's name with the people that is subscribed to her, that have more faith in her than they have in God. But they say they believe in God, but they are taking their last to pay this woman's bills. When the Bible says your gift will make room for you. She got a lot of her people that say they believe, but they following somebody who don't believe. They be using God's name, but then turn around and say that they are God. And then turn around and say that they listening and believing in the angels. What? There are angels, there are demons. You say you a God. Them ain't no angels you listening to. And I'm just here to keep somebody else from paying for your $25 and your people don't even see it. Oh, but I saw it. I saw when you put me all the way down the line. I saw where you crammed me up in so many shout outs at the same time. I saw where you subscribed to me, and I saw that you was about to pick back up your hair products. And you made sure that you didn't share my hair products. So, I hope this video helped someone out. I'm so happy that Ashley Chess found my video. I'm so happy for Free Flowing Talks. I'm so thankful. And like I said, I'm here to share my truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It won't work. Remember that. And like I said, there's a lot of people that do the same thing. But just know that DoorDash ain't been called to steal y'all money. Y'all just giving it to her. And there's gonna become a time to where the scamming gonna end. It'll definitely end. But it is what it is, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll tell you what it's gonna be, but y'all have a blessed one.